Hello, it's Foreign News O'Clock on Allnews Nigeria. I am Okwemi Oluwemi. Here are the headlines for today. Fox settles Dominion lawsuit over election lies. White House rejects Brazil's claims of fueling Ukraine war. Now the news in detail. Fox Corporations and Fox News on Tuesday settled a defamation lawsuit by Dominion Voting Systems for $787.5 million, averting a trial putting one of the world's top media companies in the crosshairs over its coverage of false vote rigging claims in the 2020 U.S. election.
Today's settlement of $787,500,000 represents vindication and accountability. Lies have consequences. The truth does not know red or blue.
The high-popping figure, the largest publicly disclosed monetary settlement ever in an American defamation action, averted what could have been an even costlier outcome for Fox and its parent company, Fox Corporations, had the suit gone to a jury. Dominion had sought $1.6 billion and several pre-trial rulings had strengthened its claims. The settlement agreement came with only a grudging acknowledgement by Fox that it had been wrong in repeatedly airing false statements that backed up President Donald Trump's bogus claims of election fraud after the 2020 election.
Fox has admitted to telling lies about Dominion that caused enormous damage to my company, our employees, and the customers that we serve. Nothing can ever make up for that. Throughout this process, we have sought accountability and believe the evidence brought to light through this case underscores the consequences of spreading lies.
Fox's hosts and guests had repeatedly depicted Dominion, the maker of voting machines and software, as at the heart of a conspiracy to change votes to end Joe Biden the election. The parties came to a last-minute deal that was announced just after a jury was selected to hear the case and just before opening arguments were stated to begin in a superior court in Delaware, Biden's home state. The settlement ends a humiliating chapter for Fox and its chairman, Rupert Murdoch, the 92-year-old billionaire media mogul. Through pretrial discovery that resulted in the release of hundreds of thousands of pages of emails, texts, and other communications, Dominion showed that Murdoch, as well as Fox's executives and producers, were aware that Trump's claims of election sabotage were suspect, but permitted hosts and guests to perpetrate them to keep viewers from switching to other channels. In other news, White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre has rejected comments from Brazil's president, Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, who has accused the United States and the European Union of prolonging the conflict by supplying arms to the Ukrainians.
Or that we share responsibility for the war. We believe, and it is true, that it is plainly wrong. Of course we want this war to end. Of course we do. And we support President Zelensky's call for a just end to Russia's war of choice. And to say, and again, what we heard, the tone was not neutral, and it is not true. And so we'll continue to speak out against that, just like you heard from Admiral Kirby yesterday. I'll say this: we are confident in the strength of the U.S.-Brazil relationship, even if we disagree with some of the things that the President Lula said. We are still confident in that engagement, in that relationship.
She said United States officials were struck by the tone of Lula's comments and added, of course, the United States wants to end the war. And that's it on today's news. To keep up with Allnews Nigeria, kindly follow us on all social media platforms displayed on the screen. We'll be back with more news updates tomorrow. Until then, stay tuned. I am Okwemi Oluwemi. Do have a lovely evening.